Let me share with you some of the wins I've been able to achieve for people's health and fitness this year.
When I began this journey with Chris, I didn't quite believe a lot of what he said. Now I know different.
I'm a big believer that people who embark on a journey to help others and gain a passion to help others transition from an unhealthy lifestyle to a healthy lifestyle so they can live a happier, healthier and more confident life. It's due to the fact that they've gone through a transformation themselves within their life like I have. I once was incredibly unhealthy and I had zero to little no fitness level whatsoever, and I just lived a life of mediocrity and I just settled for mediocrity. I never expected to be fit, I never expected to be healthy. I just thought that was my kind of life and the kind of life I was going to be living. Fortunately, I joined the British Army, and the British Army was the first step for my venture towards understanding the true meaning and experiencing the true meaning of health. Do you feel like you were going to do this 6 weeks ago?
No, I didn't want to do it.
How do you feel?
Dead, but no, I feel good.
Do you feel proud?
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
Why do you feel proud?
Because even though I was last, I still kept going. I didn't stop, and I made myself do it.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
Nope, never.
Why do you feel different?
Because when I was running, all I could picture in my head was me getting into my wedding dress next year, and it kept going.
The British Army, they helped me, pushed me beyond limits I never knew was possible, or I never knew that even existed. They helped me reach a level of health and fitness I could never imagine.
I did it. This is the end result. Oh, I am so proud. I've literally smashed it. Never ever thought I'd be in this position ever. That's the wife meeting me. Thanks Chris for all your support, and good luck to all the girls tomorrow.
One of the greatest gifts that the British Army was able to teach me was the power and the ability of what my mind and body is capable of. I enjoyed the experience so much, and I was mesmerised by the amount of level of growth that they gave me. I went over to America and challenged myself even further and joined the US Army. And by this time, I thought I've reached the peak of my level of health and fitness, and I thought I've reached the peak of my limits, but the Army proved me wrong. The US Army helped me expand my mind even further and taught me a completely new level of limits I never knew existed. Throughout my time over the two armies, I gained such a passion for health and fitness. It only became natural when I left that I become a personal trainer. And when I left, I thought I wanted to train people who were like me, who were fit, and help them become fitter. But what I realised, and what I started veering towards very quickly and gravitating towards, were people who were once like me, who never really thought they would be fit, never really expected to be extremely healthy. And I enjoyed helping lifting the lids on their mind and showing them what they're capable of and pushing them beyond their limits, because what it does, it creates a snowball effect, and it allows them to do other things in life that they thought was impossible by helping them reach a very high level of health and fitness, or just by helping them achieve things that they thought was impossible. So the majority of the people that I help now are people who want to lose weight, who are in an unhealthy body and they feel trapped, and it makes them, give them a lack of confidence, all sorts of different things for different people. And the only thing they want, and normally 9 times out of 10, the forefront thing on their mind is to get those numbers dropped on the scales. But I know if they get into my hands and I can help them achieve something even better than those numbers dropping on the scale, it helps them achieve a long-term success so they never go backwards. So I help them focus on looking at things that are bigger picture than the numbers on the scales, and help them pushing their mind beyond their limits, and help them get excited about taking on challenges that fears them, because I know once they completed it, it does that snowball kind of effect feeling. Not only will they lose weight, but they get to achieve things that they think were impossible, which helps them focus on things that makes them naturally become healthier, and then naturally end up living a healthier lifestyle, which they end up craving, challenging themselves in other areas of their health and fitness, which inevitably stops them and prevents them going back to the position where they once were, trapped in an unhealthy, overweight body that doesn't give them the confidence or whatever it is, their desire that they really want. It's down. Oh, we got 1,400 to go. Get up here, Tyler. You're slowing down. It's not meant to be easy. Hurry up. 4. Get ready to go again. Hurry up. Good. How you feeling?
Absolutely fucked.
Absolutely. And when I was in the army, I didn't just change and went from unhealthy to healthy. They challenged me over and over and over and over again, and it took me a fair few challenges for me to really realise that I become fearless towards any health and fitness challenge within my life, and I'm very confident that I can get in any kind of position in my body that I want. I can reach any kind of fitness level that I desire, and I'll take on any other challenge that I desire. And I've created a very similar process for my clients, and what happens, I'll take them through the process and they'll achieve something they feel is impossible, where it could be a certain amount of weight or a physical challenge that they never knew they could do, and then they'll have to go through it again, and then they'll have to go through it again, and then they'll have to go through it again. Some people will be lucky enough they only go through it once and it flicks a switch. Other people might have to do 3 or 4 times, but it's important that you go through this process because it's like repetitions in the gym, and it's only a matter of time that people have to achieve things that they think are impossible, that it flicks a switch, and as soon as that switch is flicked, their life's changed forever, and they'll go on and achieve the things that they never thought was possible without the help of anyone else. And if there's to use anyone else like me as a coach, it only becomes a bonus, because they've got the mental strength, resilience and discipline to achieve anything they desire that they never thought they could do before me.
Months ago, I struggled to run 5k, so just talk about your story very quickly before we start this.
So when I started, I was struggling to run a mile, let alone 3 miles, so the 5k challenge was an absolute kick in the ass. 6 weeks later, we stepped up and did a 10k challenge. That was also a kick in the ass. And 6 weeks later today, meant to be 15k, but today we're doing a half marathon instead.
If you I said to do a half marathon at the beginning, what would you thought be?
No way.
So the weight loss journey is very different to anyone else's, but we'll tackle it in the right way. So short and sweet, mile 1. Another 12.1 to go. We are past halfway point for about a mile. Good. How's your legs feeling?
So,
Are you feeling good?
not anymore.
What did you just say?
I've never ever felt pain like this before in my life.
Tyler Press, Robert Wilkins, Jenny Wilkins, Dexter, Leslie Watson.
You just completed your first half marathon. How do you feel about that?
So I feel very blessed and privileged that I have the ability to be able to help people achieve things similar to what I've been able to achieve, and help them go on their own kind of paths and journey throughout their life. This year has not been a very easy year for many of people, but the things that I've been able to help people achieve, as you've been able to see, has been phenomenal. And I'm thankful that people allowed me and chose me to help them escape a body that they feel trapped in, and allow me to work my magic and help them achieve a lot more than they expected. So thank you to everyone who's trusted my process, who's gone through my process, who's allowed me to take them on this journey and help them achieve things that I think was impossible. And thanks for taking on challenges that feared you but excite you, and the madness that I've created, but ultimately to help you achieve a life that you desire, and now the life is in your hands. So it's goodbye for another year, and I'm excited to see what this next year brings, and who I'm able to help change and transform their life just like I have in this past year. And if you're watching this and you're someone who's trapped in an unhealthy, overweight body, have some faith, have some belief. Look at the transformation I've been able to help people achieve. Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter your size, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your ability, it doesn't matter your gender. You just need to do the things and take actions with things that you probably already know that you need to do. Maybe create some accountability along the way. Strengthen your discipline, strengthen your environment, and you'll be able to achieve anything you want. And it all starts with the mind. And what I mean about mind, it's just allowing yourself to actually be disciplined and do the things that you need to do moving forward, and saying to yourself, I am going to change and I am going to do the things that needed, and I'm going to have the most healthiest year ever. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Chris Marco Flores, and I wish you the best. Have a wonderful year. Over and out. Adios, amigos.